Hey guys, welcome to another Mortal Kombat video. So in today's video, I just thought we'd briefly touch on the player one bug. But seeing as like they've already expressed that they already have a fix in the works and that it's gonna be on Friday, I figured we just briefly touch on it now because I wanted to see if it was all the characters or just the characters that the content creators were using, like Sub-Zero, Katana, and Natara. So we're going to be talking about the bug in this video. We're also going to be talking about the patch notes, and then I'm also going to be testing the bug to see if it's if any of the characters that I use, if it affects this. All right, so without further ado, we'll just jump straight into the video.
Now, this is my fourth time trying to record this video, and so this is actually just live footage that I'm talking over right now. It didn't record my audio the first time, so forgive me if I sound a little disjointed. So here's the combo.
Okay. It goes through the first time.
Notice I'm going to perform it on the left and on the right. I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to switch sides, switch stances, that is. So it doesn't matter whether we're both facing the same way or not.
Okay.
So player one can do the combo just fine. Now watch player two.
That's crazy.
Work. Doesn't work. I'm gonna switch sides now. Look at that. Doesn't work. Does not work. To those people that think that, you know, Sub-Zero's a character.
Okay, so with that being said, after watching that part of the video, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is very disappointing. As a Mortal Kombat fan, I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since I was 5. I'm 33 now, so I've been a fan for a while, and I'm kind of disappointed. Like a lot of the other content creators saying this game feels rushed. It does feel a bit rushed, but in my opinion, I think it feels rushed because Warner Brothers is announcing the game. Really, Facebook? Sorry, but Warner Brothers. I feel like when Warner Brothers announced the game, they kind of put like a timetable on NRS, and I felt like they had to let's rush to get the game done. But I'm gonna be honest, like when I first heard this, like I don't know, I was kind of annoyed because like I seen a lot of combos I dropped in Combat League when I was second player now, and I'm like, yo, how did I drop that combo? And I'm like, bro, I be in the practice lab, I be in the lab for hours before I even jump into any games just to make sure my combos are on point. So it was just odd that I was dropping combos that are very easy and that I do all the time. So seeing that this probably, like, some of it might be my fault, but then seeing that there's a bug that's saying it like that, now it makes a lot of sense for that. Luckily, since this morning, since everyone I've been watching on the videos, Ed Boon came out and he actually said that they're taking a look into it. Okay, so like I said, Ed Boon said this is what Ed Boon had to say about the whole one bug. Once again, thank you for all the feedback from feedback with MK1. You are helping us to make the game better every day. The player one advantage bug has been fixed, and an update is being prepared for release very soon. We'll keep you posted. You can actually see my name right at the very top. But anyways, like, I'm actually really happy how fast that they got around to talking about the bug, because like a patch came out earlier today too, and people were like, well, they're not fixing the player one bug. And I'm gonna be honest, like 2 days is not really enough time to be able to put it in a fix, especially when the bug is not just one character. If it's one character, that's fine, but you gotta think about it. This is for the entire roster. So I feel like I always had a feeling it was gonna be the second patch after this one before they fixed it. But I'm glad that how fast they're listening to the bugs. And for everybody that posted the bugs reports into the Mortal Kombat page, official website, like, I feel like this changes all out to you guys who just kept reporting it over and over. Like I said, I didn't really realize about the bug until like yesterday, and then this morning when I was looking into all the videos talking about the bug and all that. We're actually gonna test that to see if my characters are also affected by the bug. I think it is, but I just wanted to see for myself, because it's one thing to hear from other people, it's a whole entire different thing when you're the one actually having to deal with that. So give me a second and I'll put up the game so we can see if it's the same thing with my characters. Okay guys, we're back on the Mortal Kombat to see if that bug affects all characters. Like I've seen a few characters that affect Tara, Sub-Zero, and Katana through a few of the videos today. So we're gonna just test this to see if it works. All right. So we'll start with my normal combo. Oh, hold on, dropped it. Okay. So that's the normal 464 combo. I can do it from the other side. Let's switch characters around. Well, not characters, but start with from the right side. Okay, you get the idea. So actually, let's make sure we do the combo the right way. All right, boom, 488 damage. So now we're gonna take control of player 2 to see if I can get that combo off. And let's just switch. Okay, so there's no problem there. Let's switch sides. Maybe it's certain combos. I think it just might be certain combo inputs. It might not affect all the characters because it's not affecting my Astra. It's not affecting Astra right now, so maybe it's just certain characters and not the entire roster. Try it one more time. Hold on, let me try this one more time and then. Yeah, so it's not affecting Astra. Maybe it's because of the way the combo is. The combo is like very like Astra is constantly on top of the character. So maybe like characters like Sub-Zero, Katana, and Natara, who aren't as aggressively close as Natara. Let's try with Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. Jax. The Great Hall.
Yeah. All right, so let's try. Okay, so right there, that's the full combo right there. So let's switch sides. Okay. Don't know how that happened, but all right. Okay, so this is a bad timing there, right? So let's start over now. We're going to player 2 and going left. No problems there. So it seems like it doesn't affect all the characters. So maybe a good chunk of the characters, but Ashura and Kung Lao it doesn't affect at all. So that's interesting. That's good to know. So anyways, moving on. It didn't affect Ashura or Kung Lao. Like I said, it looks like it just affects let's switch screens. It looks like it just affects certain characters like Katana, Sub-Zero, and Nitara. Probably because a lot of their, like with the Katana, her hat toss is the one that it was affecting, and then Sub-Zero's little ice freeze. I feel like that combo's a hard one regardless, but that could be the reason why. So luckily, they also came out with another another tweet today as well. Hold on, let me pull that one up too. Realistically, I should have pulled both of them up when I was talking about this earlier, but you know, tis what it is. Okay, so here we go. We are aware of the exploit giving an unintended advantage to player one in specific matchup scenarios. We are currently addressing for a patch this Friday. Also included will be a fix for the issue causing missing inputs when using cameos. So it's like that. It just said in the tweet. And it doesn't affect all of the roster, it affects a specific few. So that could explain why Kung Lao and Ashura, it wasn't affecting them. You know what I mean? So that's good to hear though, because characters like Sub-Zero and the rest of them, this needs to be taken care of immediately. It's not fair, and you know, the characters, the people who have been losing matches, especially like who knows how far back this goes. Like this could go all the way back to the competitive scene. Like and that's true. That's super messed up. But I wanted to just talk about that part because I felt like it needed to be talked about, because this is a big thing, and I think all the content creators making videos on it is a W, because the more we bring our voices in for the developers to hear it, the faster it'll get fixed. And I just think that it's really awesome that we were able to come together and just get NetherRealm to look at it as fast and as possible. Seeing as, you know, they're gonna get it fixed by Friday, that's a W in my opinion. Okay, so let's talk about the patch notes. It wasn't very detailed. It just like, I don't know what this is. Like usually with with patch notes, usually it's a very detailed description talking about the exact bug fixes and all that stuff. This one is very small and it doesn't really like tell you exactly the fixes that they implemented, so I'm gonna just kind of guess. This is just my guess on what they could have fixed. The first thing is address issues in invasion. My thing is with that, I think it's the amount of secret fights hopefully was taken care of here. Hopefully they reduce the amount of secret fights you got into, because like when you're doing a tower or anything, it's kind of annoying when every fight seems like there's a secret fight, or every other fight is a secret fight. Then another issue could have been the fact that when you were fighting the opponents, the AIs, like sometimes your attack goes right through them. Like you're trying to do an uppercut or a kick, and your attack will go through them when you're trying to do a full combo on them. So hopefully that is what the issue that they fixed. I wish they would a little more detail on it, but it is what it is. Second thing, daily and weekly quests can now all be completed. So I'm guessing before you couldn't do the daily quest, and honestly I kept trying to do it now that we're talking about it, and I never got any rewards or bonuses for like or like progression through the challenge. It just didn't do anything. So I'm glad that they fixed that, because I really wanted to get that Li Mei costume that they have in as a reward. Brutality move list corrected. This I feel like is mainly for Liu Kang, because I feel like a lot of people were talking about Liu Kang's brutality is not working, because I guess they were just they were listed the wrong way. So I'm glad that they got that fixed. Then we have stability fixes. That's awesome. We needed stability fixes. We needed the internet to be a little bit better for players that have some people who are on Wi-Fi, some people who are on a plug-in. I personally play on Wi-Fi because, you know, I live in a house with my family, so it's kind of difficult to run a wire throughout the house to get to the modem. So that's why that happens. And localization fixes, I'm not 100% sure on what that is. So if you guys know what that is, can you please leave it in the comments below? But if I had to take a guess, I'm guessing like different areas, like maybe like I know we were talking about how Africa's had a problem with their game, so maybe it has something to do with like the countries, like making it better for their areas to play the game. That's what I'm hoping it is. And if it is, that's dope, and the NRS is dope for that. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to go over the situation that's happened the last couple of days with the player one advantage. I'm glad the NRS has been as fast as they have to fix it. Honestly, it shouldn't have ever been a problem to begin with. I wish they would have taken longer to get the game perfected before pushing out, because there are other bugs that need to be addressed, like the audio. Like if you practice for a long time in the practice mode, your audio would eventually go out. You have the black screens of deaths during Combat League. There's so many bugs that need to be addressed, but I'm glad that they're taking the initiative to get the main one that's game breaking out immediately. So I'm glad that happened. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to quickly, like I said, go over. Like I said, guys, I just wanted to quickly go. But like I was saying, guys, I just wanted to quickly go over a few of the topics that I've had today. Like, I didn't think that they were gonna address this immediately, like the way they did. I thought that I was gonna come home, be able to make the video, and then maybe in like a day or two they'll talk about it. But they were really fast in it. I'm glad. And at the end of the day, like I said, it shouldn't have been a problem to begin with. But I feel like that was more up to the QA testers and all the people testing the games. Like, I don't know why they weren't looking for this, but I'm just glad that they're getting it fixed and then everything go back to normal. I'm glad because like I feel like it could have really impacted the competitive scene. So I'm glad they got this fixed. They're getting this fixed as fast as they possible. So guys, Friday will be the release of the next patch, which will fix this problem for your characters such as Sub-Zero, Kitana, and Nataro. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.